purchase in Leslie's, which is a 57-year-old chain and I guess huge service offering for the swimming pool industry, pools and spas. So it is a housing play, sort of, but I think it's even better. Leslie's thinks that the amount of people putting in new pools between 2020 and 2021 could be 200,000 new swimming pools. Demand is just absolutely off the charts. 32% year-over-year growth in permits for pools. And we're talking about a massive TAM. And Leslie's is a dominant player in that business. So it's a recently public stock. It's only a $5 billion market cap. I would caution people, do not just pile into it and then send me an email in 2 weeks and ask me why it's down 2 points. Like, be patient with the name and accumulate it slowly, which is the way I do it. But I'm looking at a competitor, Pool Corp, P-O-O-L. The stock reported a monster earnings beat last week. It went up $100 a share. And there's only one other publicly traded name in this space, which is public very recently as well, Hayward. So Leslie is my favorite opportunity here. And look, every time somebody puts in a new pool, forget about whatever money they spend initially. This is a guaranteed, almost annuity-like stream of revenue for service providers. You can't install one and then get bored of it in 2 years and let it go. So you are constantly buying chemicals, cleaning products, toys, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a very, very reliable, almost recession-proof business. Leslie says they've never had a year of down revenue in 60-something years. So I really like the name. I'm going to be in it for years. I don't know if it trades to 22 before it gets to 32. I don't really care about that, but I will add to it on weakness.
Well, I was going to ask you, okay, this is maybe one of those stories where you figure, well, a lot is known, right? A lot of people are putting in pools and they're going to have to service them. But then you said, which really caught my ear, is the Pool Corp move after earnings, suggesting that stock like this, even with the story that I just said, could still have a sizable gain going forward.
It can. Goldman Sachs brought this thing public like in November, and nobody paid attention to it. So this was not an IPO that like tripled. It went up from its offering price, and people understand that swimming pools are on fire. Everyone conceptually understands that. But I think what they don't understand, it's not just about building more pools forever. I understand that 2020 is a very unique situation, but I do think there is a secular de-urbanization trend that will be a tailwind for these companies because people are increasingly going to have the ability to live further away from major cities, and they'll choose to. And when they do that, if they're working in industries where they're highly paid, they will have pools or spas. So we're talking about 14 million bodies of water existing either at hotel properties, condo properties, or people's individual homes, whether it's a hot tub or a giant swimming pool. And they're servicing the professional market.
I hear you.
So,
I hear you.
Like, I feel like the story's unknown because it's been public less than a year.
I'm just thinking
and for me, that's where potential upside could come from.